Because today we are doing question 4, which is we are doing cost accounting, right? So they are saying when you own 2 separate factories that manufactures products according to the order received. There is no working process. The year ends 28 February. So now they are saying that 4.1 indicate whether the following statements are true or false. 4.1, then we have 4.1.1. So let's check 4.1.1. They are saying that wages of factory cleaners is direct labor. False. This is false. Remember that we have direct labor. Direct labor refers to the workers that are working within the production process. Within the production process, that's what we call direct labor. Indirect labor, they are not working within the production process, such as cleaners. So this cannot be direct labor. It's indirect labor. So it is what? False. Then we have 4.1.2. I'm sorry. Then they are saying that delivery cost of finished goods to retailers are a selling and distribution cost. This is true. Is this true? Why am I saying this? They are saying delivery cost of finished goods to a retailer are selling and distribution. You need to deliver, right? Remember, when a buyer comes to buy goods from you, you can still deliver those goods for him. That's what we call carriage on purchase, something like that, right? So that transportation cost. So we go to 4.1.3. They are saying that depreciation on office equipment is an administration cost. True, because admin office, whenever you see admin and office, know that these are two correlation things. When you go to your office at your school, you find administration. So this is true. So these questions, they repeat themselves. So now we go to 4.2, which they require us to prepare what? To prepare a factory overhead. So now we are doing factory overhead. 4.2.1 factory overhead cost note. Overhead cost note. So now this is our factory overhead note. So remember, I always tell you we will have indirect labor and indirect material. So indirect labor, and we know we are referring to cleaners, supervisors such as foremen. So let's see, they are saying we should refer to what? They didn't specify. So let's go to the information there, because we are preparing desk. Where? What are we preparing? The desk factory. So let's go where we see the desk factory. So information A is for desk factory, and the indirect labor, it is given there. So there's no need for us to calculate. So we are going to record it as it is, 296,500. 96,500. Then we go where? We go to depreciation on factory plants. So let's just say depreciation. So always, as I always tell you, that you just treat this the way you do your income statement. You open your bracket. Remember, you have adjustments there that you need to check. Oh, I'm sorry. 166,000. So we have what? Advertisement. We record what? Expenses that are relating to what? That are relating to the factory. So advertisement, it's not related to the factory. So these are for abridged income statement. Remember that advertisement is part of what? We have two expenses in the abridged, which is selling and distribution, and what? Admin. So advertisement is for selling and distribution. So this one, it's not for this, it's for abridged income statement. So we have water and electricity. So water and electricity. So we open our bracket. We take 24,500. See what are they saying about 24,500. Then we have what? We have rent expenses. So yeah, we have rent expense. You can just write factory rent. Then we'll have insurance, because our business has to be insured. Insurance. Then we'll have factory sundry expense. You see, factory. Sundry expense. And it is given, this one here, 107,700. So now let's go to the adjustment. This is very important. You cannot use adjustment without taking into account the one from the trial. So they are saying water and electricity for February 2019, 18,000 must be taken into account. 80% is allocated to the factory. So this is factory. What they are simply saying that we are allocating 80% to the factory. The balance is for what? Admin. So when it is 100 minus 80, we are going to get 20. So they are saying 20 goes where? 20 goes to the admin. And admin, it's when we are preparing abridged income statement. So now they are saying water and electricity for February, 18,000 must be taken into account. So there was a shortage of 18,000, outstanding 18,000. So we must go and add it plus 18,000, right? This was an outstanding that was supposed to be paid on the February, the year end, which was 28 February 2019. So we are going to say plus 18,000 here, close bracket. Then since they said 80% must be allocated to the what? To the factory. So we are going to say multiply by what? By 8%, because that 80 is what we must give to the factory. So let's go to our calculation machine. 24,500 plus 18,000 times 80%. We are going to get what? We are going to get 34,000. Add out. Wait, I think I made a mistake there by water and electricity. The amount there, you'll forgive me, is 24,000, 248,000. So 248,000. How many zeros? Yo guys, I need to purchase specs. So 248,000 plus 18,000 multiply by 80% that we must allocate to the factory. We are going to have this 212,800. Yes. So now we move. We are done with water and electricity. We go to rent. They are saying that rent must be allocated according to the floor. So they are saying factory, we must give 810, right? 810 meters square. Office 180, sales 90. So these two guys, it's for the averaged income statement, office and what? And sales. Remember, we have two expenses, selling and distribution, and we have admin. So office is for admin, if you remember. Selling and distribution, they might give you delivery, they might give you sales. So now when we are doing this, remember, I always tell you that you need to calculate everything there. For 810 plus 180 plus 90, you are going to get the total meter square. This total meter square, it is equivalent to what? To the rent amount there, which I forgot to record. This one, 3, 4, 5, 600, and we need to allocate, as they told us, 810 meter square. So just write 810, then the total of this. Don't write meter square, confusing yourself. So it's 810 plus 180 plus 90. We're going to get 1008. 1008. Yes. So let me try and make it more. So it will be 80 divided by 1008. And let's see how much we are going to get. 345 600, right? Times 80 divided by 1008. We are going to get 25,000.
810.
This is 810, not 8. Divided by 10, 8. So let's see, 3, 4, 5, 600 times 810 divided by 10080. We get 259,200, right? 259 200. Thank you. So we are done with this transaction. We go to the third one. They are saying 75% of insurance must be allocated to the factory. The balance applies to the sales. So they are telling us 75 must go where? To the factory. So insurance 12,600. Yeah. 12,600. And in this 12,600, we must allocate 75% where? We must allocate 75% to the what? To the factory. So divided by 75 over what? So if you check, 75% of insurance must be allocated to the factory. The balance applies to the what? To the sales department. So when you come here, you are not going to divide by 100, because this is not 100. This is equivalent to 25%. Why am I saying that? This is for sales department, because when you check here, they said that the balance applies to the sales department. So this 12,000 is sales department, which is equivalent to 25. So we are going to say divide by what? 25. This is UK method that we used. So you can still get 100% by saying 12,600 multiplied by 100 divided by 25. You are going to get your 100%, and you minus what? 12,600. So let's see, 12,600 times 75 divided by 25. We get 7,800. That's 7,800. So now we need what? I think depreciation, we don't have adjustment, it is given 166. Okay, 166. Yeah, So we need to get the total for our factory. So let's see, go to our calculating machine. 296,500 plus 166,000 plus 212,800 plus 259,200 plus 37,800 plus 10,7700. We get 1,080,000. 1,080,000. Thank you. We go to the other question, which is 4.2. Let me do this. Go to 4.2.2. They want us to calculate the total cost of production. So the formula to calculate total cost of production, we are going to use what? We know that the formula is direct. So we know the formula is what? Is direct material cost plus direct labor cost plus factory overhead cost to get our total cost of production. So let's check our direct material cost there, if we do have direct material cost. So let's go there. The direct material is this one here. When you check the information here, we have what? We have direct material. So which is given, we are going to take this 3,060,000 plus our direct labor plus our factory overhead, which is 1,080,000. So now let's get our factory, our direct labor. So now we need what? We need our direct labor. We can still get it. If you check here, we have per units, right? Our direct labor per units, which is 160. And we have our units sold and produced. So this unit sold and produced, you can still get what? You can still get your direct labor cost. So you are going to say 9,000 of units sold and produced. Multiply by 160, you are going to get your direct labor. Why am I using units sold and produced? Remember that who is producing those units and who is selling those units, these are what you call direct labor. So you are going to get 1,440,000. 1,440,000. So you take 1,440,000 here. Then you are going to add everything, 3060 000 plus 1080 000. Then you are going to have this 5,580,000. 5,580,000. So this is your total cost of production. So this one came from this 160 multiplied by 9,000 of units sold and produced. So we go to another question. What are they saying there?